tropical fish keepers, and welcome to this week's species profile here on Aqua Alex Live. I'm your host, monster fish hobbyist and South American fish enthusiast, Aqua Alex CARDINALE. Today I am going to talk about the fish species that got me into the aquarium hobby. This was the very first fish species that I kept when I got my first aquarium many years ago. Now, this particular species of fish is one of the naturally occurring orange fish. You will find these fish out in the wild, unlike blood parrots and some of the other orange fish that are in the aquarium hobby. The blood parrots and some of the fancy goldfish are man-made hybrids and are not naturally orange. But the Red Devil Cichlid is a naturally orange fish that comes from Central America, and it is one of my personal favorite Central American cichlids. So today we are going to talk about the Red Devil Cichlid. I'm going to start the show by showing off my personal Red Devil Cichlid, and then I'm going to share some cool did you know facts on the Red Devil Cichlid, and I'll talk about keeping and caring for the Red Devil Cichlid in the home aquarium. And to conclude the show, I will show some fish keepers photos of their red devils and videos of their red devils in their own aquarium, because I think it's always cool to see other fish keepers red devils in their aquarium, to see what their red devil looks like and everything like that. So this is going to be a fun Thursday night show where we talk about the Red Devil Cichlid, the very first fish that I ever kept. And now I have the opportunity to grow out a Red Devil. A couple of weeks ago, I purchased a Red Devil Cichlid, and now I am growing him out in my 125-gallon aquarium. So, as always, to everyone that is watching today's video, do you have questions on the Red Devil Cichlid? If you do, post your questions on the Red Devil Cichlid in the comments, and I will answer your questions on the Red Devil Cichlid. Also, share your experiences in keeping Red Devils in the comments as well. So, with that being said, let's get this fun show started. And I'm going to start it off how I start each and every species profile. And I'm going to start it off by showing my personal Red Devil. I'm first going to show an image of my Red Devil, and then I'll show the video of my Red Devil. So here is my Red Devil that I got from my local fish store. He's about 4 inches. Well, actually, he's about 3.5 inches right now. He's getting that nice dark orange. So this is an image of my Red Devil. Very colorful and a very pretty cichlid. Very cool looking fish. Now, let me show you a video of my Red Devil, and then we'll start learning about this amazing Central American cichlid. Here is a video of my Red Devil to start the show. Enjoy the video of my juvenile Red Devil that I got a couple of weeks ago. And look at the beautiful orange coloration on him. He's put on 1 inch or so since I got him. But anyways, enjoy this video to start the show on Red Devils, and then we'll talk about keeping and caring for this gorgeous Red Devil Cichlid. I just did a water change before I took this video, so that explains why the water looks like it does. Enjoy the video.
What you doing in there? Huh? What's a girl?
All right, so that's a video of my gorgeous red devil. And over the next few weeks here on my YouTube channel, there will be some more videos and photos of my red devil cichlid as he matures. All right, let's start talking about the red devil cichlid right now. And I want to begin by talking about why I personally like the red devil cichlid. One of the reasons I like the Red Devil Cichlid is because it is a naturally occurring orange fish. A lot of the fish that have a lot of color in the aquarium hobby are man-made or captive bred or are bred to have that coloration. But the red devil is a naturally colorful cichlid, and that is one of the reasons why I personally enjoy keeping the red devil cichlid. Another thing I like about the Red Devil Cichlid is it's a very personable cichlid. It's one of those large growing boisterous cichlids. And while it does get pretty large and it does have a temper, it could be a really aggressive fish. There are ways to work around having tank mates, and we'll talk about that tonight. The Red Devil Cichlid, definitely a very cool wet pet, just like an Oscar and other large growing cichlids. If you're looking for something that's going to put on some size, but also have great coloration, the Red Devil Cichlid is the perfect cichlid for you. Now, I actually entered the aquarium hobby, and the very first fish I had to keep was a Red Devil Cichlid. Most people, when they enter the aquarium hobby, they'll have a betta, or they'll have fancy goldfish, or they'll have guppies, or live bearers, or Oscars. But for me personally, it was the Red Devil Cichlid along with a pleco, an Oscar, some pacu, and a couple of other fish. But I've always had a soft spot in my heart for red devils. Orange is one of my favorite colors. And to have a natural fish that is naturally orange in my aquarium, I really like that idea. And I really liked red devil cichlids. So for me, one of the biggest things that I like about red devils is that they're a large growing cichlid. They have the orange coloration. They're a perfect wet pet because they've got the great personality. They've got a good temperament. They're kind of like bipolar fish because one day they'll be happy-go-lucky, then the next day they'll be super aggressive. But I kind of like that in a fish because it shows personality, which is great. So those are reasons why I personally like the Red Devil Cichlid. What do you like about the Red Devil? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's get to some facts about the Red Devil. Did you know most Red Devil cichlids sold in the aquarium hobby are captive bred? and they're usually Midas Red Devil hybrids known as my devils. It is extremely hard and quite rare nowadays to get a authentic, true wild-caught red devil unless you are purchasing from a reputable breeder or a reputable supplier like Kevin at Tangled Up in Cichlids or Dan from Cichlids of the Americas, for example. So if you're not buying from someone like that, it's safe to assume that most Red Devils at PetSmart and your local fish store are My Devils, which are generally Midas Red Devil hybrids. But nonetheless, they are really, really interesting fish. However, if you live in southern Florida, there is a chance that the red devils at your fish store are actually wild caught from the feral population that are in our South Florida waters. And like I said, the only way to get an authentic red devil is to buy online or from a reputable supplier. Did you know the Red Devil Cichlid is one of the naturally occurring cichlids to get a nuchal hump? You know, flower horns are well known for that big hump that is known as a cock in the cichlid world. But as we all know, the flower horn is not a naturally occurring fish. You will not find flower horns in Central America or South America because they're man-made fish. However, the Amphilophus red devil, they are a naturally occurring fish, and they will get those nuchal humps that people are after in flower horns, which is pretty cool. Another species that is naturally occurring that has that nuchal hump that people look for in flower horns is the Amphilophus trimac or the trimac cichlid, which is really, really cool as well. But I've never kept trimacs, so that's one day in the future. Did you know red devil cichlids change colors as they mature? And they change colors quite often. As juveniles, they start off black with bars, then they slowly fade to orange and black, and then ultimately orange as they mature into adults. Some red devils are also creamsicle, meaning they have orange and white coloration. I don't have a particular favorite color variant of the red devil, but I do admire the creamsicle red devil and the classic orange red devil. Another interesting fact on the red devil cichlid, as I mentioned earlier, did you know red devil cichlids are now living outside of Central America in subtropical places like here in southern Florida and Hawaii? So I could go out in a West Palm Beach or Lake Worth Canal, throw a fishing line, and I'm guaranteed to catch an Amphilophus red devil. Really cool. It's like I'm in Central America fishing for red devils, but I can get them in South Florida. And those were likely due to aquarium releases because the red devil got large and aggressive. But it's really nice down here. The weather is nice year round, so the red devil likely repopulated in the South Florida waters, and now there's plenty of them in South Florida. And as a matter of fact, at my job, I work at the Palm Beach Zoo. In our pond outside of the cafe and restaurant, you'll see some red devils along with false red terror Mayan cichlids, which is pretty cool right next to the broad-snouted caiman, which is from South America. So those are the interesting did you know facts on the red devil cichlid. Now let's get into the species care guide for this amazing fish. The scientific name for the red devil cichlid is Amphilophus labatus, or you could pronounce that any way you want, but I pronounce it labatus. So the scientific name for the red devil, Amphilophus labatus. The common names for the red devil, generally speaking, you'll see them sold as red devil, barred red devil, creamsicle red devil, or simply red devil. But some fish stores that know that they're a Midas and red devil hybrid will sell them as my devils as well, so that you're not confused. But most pet stores like PetSmart and Petco and other fish stores aren't going to tell you that their red devils are actually my devils. So you have to go in there with the understanding that the red devil you're purchasing likely is a my devil, which is not bad. I like both Midas and red devils, but if I want a authentic red devil, then I know that I need to go to a reputable supplier to get one. Natural habitat for the red devil cichlid. Central America. You'll find these guys living in Central America. And like the last Central American cichlid we talked about, the jaguar cichlid, you'll find red devils living in Lake Managua and Lake Nicaragua. They're also in other areas of Central America, but mainly you'll find them in Lake Nagua and Lake Nicaragua, which is a pretty cool lake in Central America. So the full growing size for a red devil cichlid really depends on who you ask. Most fish keepers will tell you that red devils can reach up to 18, sometimes 20 inches, but I think it's a little bit far-fetched. In my personal opinion, I would say that a red devil cichlid can reach anywhere from 12 inches to 15 inches in length. Now, having said all that, that is still a pretty large cichlid, so it will require a large aquarium. Now, just like other South and Central American cichlids, the males actually get larger than the females. So a female red devil can max out around 10 to 12, and a male, I would say about 13 to 15 inches. So the recommended aquarium size for a red devil cichlid is 90 gallons and larger. Obviously, the bigger the better with aggressive cichlids. Now, if you want tank mates, you're definitely going to want a 6 foot aquarium at the minimum. 125, 150, 180, 220, 300, etc. The bigger, the better. And if you want tank mates, you want space so that the other fish can escape from the red devils chasing. Now, generally, red devils are the most aggressive in the juvenile to teenage size, and the teenage size of a red devil would be anywhere from 6 to 10 inches. And the older the red devil is, in my experience, it's more mellow. But still, you're going to want a large aquarium for the red devil to swim in, as well as for its tank mates to swim in and live comfortably. When we're talking about tank mates for the red devil, it can get quite controversial because some people feel that the red devil is a single solitary fish that deserves to be kept in an aquarium by itself. And then there are people like me that like to take life by the balls and risk things and play Russian roulette. But I've had great success in having tank mates with Red Devils, and later on in the show, I'll talk about how I have been successful having tank mates with the gorgeous Red Devil Cichlid. So let's talk about aquarium care for the Red Devil Cichlid. Now, the Red Devil Cichlid, just like many other Central American cichlids, is very easy to keep. You're not going to have a hard time keeping red devils at all. They will pretty much adjust to any aquarium environment. Having said that, though, since they're a large fish, they are going to produce a lot of waste. So you're going to want to provide them with a lot of filtration. So you're going to want to over filter your aquarium as much as possible. So with South and Central American cichlids, I recommend really strong hang on the back filters. And some of the best hang on the back filters out there are the Marine Land Penguins, the Chem Tidal filters are great hang on the back filters. Um, what's the name of that one that I'm thinking of? It's like an old school hang on the back filter that's been around for a long time, but it's a top quality, top notch hang on the back filter. It's like a glass filter, but it's really cool. I'm trying to think of it. It's been a while since I've actually had it. It's not Hagen. Trying to think of it. I can't remember at the top of my head right now. I hate when this happens on a live stream. Aqua Top or Aqua Clear, something like that. Those hang on the back filters are really good as well. And then of course canister filters are great for Central and South American cichlids like the Red Devil, because the Red Devil is going to produce a lot of waste. So just have proper filtration. Do water changes at least once or twice a week so that the water quality is an A plus and where it needs to be so that this fish thrives. And the water parameters, you're going to want your pH to be neutral. So the pH can be anywhere from 6.8 to 7.8. Really, the Red Devil is very hardy and it can adapt to any water parameters. But if you're going to go for a higher pH, make sure that your Red Devil gets added slowly and used to that higher pH slowly. Don't just throw them in a tank that has a high pH because it can lead to pH shock. So as far as decor and substrate goes, I recommend a bare bottom tank with larger cichlids because they do produce a lot of waste. And with a bare bottom tank, it's a lot easier to scoop out all that waste and keep the water clean. For decor, you can have caves, you can have driftwood, and places for your Red Devil to hide. Especially the juvenile Red Devils, they need places to hide and claim territory. As they mature, you can start removing some of the caves, but baby Red Devils definitely need some place to hide. Pretty much that's all that goes into caring for a Red Devil. The large aquarium, the neutral pH, proper filtration, and a place for them to hide is basically aquarium care summed up. Now let's talk about the diet for the Red Devil Cichlid. You guys know I love feeding fish, and the Red Devil is really easy to feed. Now, my Red Devil ate the very first day that I brought him home. As soon as I brought him home, acclimated him to my aquarium, an hour later he was eating market shrimp. So that just goes to show you how hardy and how strong this fish really is. So, Red Devils and all Amphilophus species are omnivorous, meaning that they eat both plant matter and meat. So Red Devils mostly are protein eaters eating meat. It's very rare that Red Devils will eat vegetable matter. Only in the wild when meat is scarce, the Red Devils will pick on plants and stuff. But in the aquarium hobby, there really should never be a time when meat or protein is scarce. So for Red Devil cichlids, I highly recommend feeding high quality pellets. And there are a plethora of quality fish food companies out there. Hikari has great pellets. The Cichlid Gold are one of my favorites. The Massivar Delights are great for Red Devils. New Life Spectrum is great. Omega 1's got krill pellets. Omega 1 also has brine shrimp pellets. yourfishstuff.com is like a locally owned online business that has amazing fish food. You'll find freeze-dried earthworms that your red devil is going to love. Besides pellets, you can feed frozen food like bloodworms, mysis shrimp, Daphnia to juvenile red devils. And as the red devil matures, you can go to raw seafood like market shrimp, tilapia, clams, and you could also do live foods like earthworms. Stay away from feeder goldfish. Live blackworms are great. Live ghost shrimp are great. So you should never have a problem feeding a red devil cichlid. A healthy red devil will eat just about anything. They're really easy to keep and they're really easy to feed. And like I said, when I got my first red devil, it ate the first day, and the same thing for my current red devil. So that is what you should feed the red devil cichlid. All right. So right now we're going to go ahead and take our short commercial, which is being brought to us by Little Egypt Aquarium Club and its owner, Jeremy Stellhorn. Little Egypt Aquarium Club is home to some quality aquarium supplies, such as sponge filters, driftwood, pleco caves for all your plecostomus, and fish food like rapashi. Rapashi has food for royal plecos and panicu plecos and other specialty fish foods as well. Check out littleegyptaquariumclub.com and use my coupon code to save 10%. My coupon code is Alex. For more information, check out this quick commercial, and when we come back, I will talk about tank mates for the Red Devil Cichlid, and I will show off Fish Keeper's Red Devil. We'll be back right after this quick commercial.
The following message is brought to you by Jeremy Stellhorn and Little Egypt Aquarium Club. Get our awesome aquarium products and find out how to save 10% using coupon code ALEX.
Hello, I am Brandy CARDINALE the Beagle. I'm here to introduce Aqua Alex, and he has a special message. He's going to tell you a place where to get high-quality aquarium supplies and how to save 10%.
Hey everybody, Aqua Alex Cardinale here. I've got a very special announcement for you. My buddy Jeremy Stellhorn has an online business called Little Egypt Aquarium Club that specializes in aquarium supplies such as driftwood and pleco cave and also tropical fish food. Little Egypt Aquarium Club provides aquarium hobbyists with the specialized tropical fish food and aquarium supplies. I personally recommend Rapashi tropical fish food. Little Egypt Aquarium Club has plenty of Rapashi. You can find Rapashi Community Plus for all your community fish, and you can even find Rapashi Morningwood for your royal plecos and your panicu plecos that need wood in their diet. LittleEgyptAquariumClub.com, your home for all sorts of aquarium supplies and tropical fish food. Be like Aqua Alex and purchase Rapashi for your aquarium fish. I have predatory fish, and even they themselves love Rapashi. And get this, I, Aqua Alex Cardinale, love saving money when I buy quality aquarium products. I'm here to help you save money. So when you purchase from LittleEgyptAquariumClub.com, I'm going to give you a discount code so that you can save 10%. All you need to do at checkout is use coupon code ALEX to save 10% on your order. That's right, to save 10% on your order, just use coupon code ALEX. LittleEgyptAquariumClub.com. Every purchase helps Aqua Alex, and it'll help you as well. So go to LittleEgyptAquariumClub.com, place an order, and use the coupon code ALEX to get 10% off. Now, back to the tropical fish chat. Welcome back to this week's species profile, and today we are talking about the Red Devil Cichlid, Amphilophus labatus. And before commercial break, we talked about some did you know facts. We talked about the common name, the scientific name, how big it gets, tank size, aquarium care, and diet. Now we're going to talk about tank mates, and I'm going to show some photos and videos of other fish keepers' red devils, and then we'll wrap up this amazing species profile video. So, tank mates for the red devil is a very controversial topic because a lot of people feel that red devils are too aggressive to have with other fish. However, in my personal experience, I have found that when I grow a juvenile red devil cichlid with other fish, as that red devil matures, it gets used to having other fish in the aquarium, and it's not necessarily extremely aggressive where it kills other fish. I will say that if a red devil grows up without tank mates, then the chances of it having tank mates being successful is really slim. So if you want to have tank mates with red devils, I recommend getting a juvenile red devil and growing it up with tank mates in the aquarium so that it gets used to other fish being in the aquarium. The red devil cichlid is a natural predator in Central America. It is really territorial and aggressive in Central America. So it's going to display those behaviors in the aquarium. But knowing that it's a territorial and aggressive fish, you're going to want to keep it with other fish that are also territorial and aggressive. You certainly wouldn't want to put these with peaceful fish that will get killed. So obviously that takes tetras, barbs, and other things off the list. No community fish should ever be kept with red devils. Now, that opens the list for semi-aggressive to extremely aggressive fish that work with red devils as tank mates. Some good cichlid tank mates that I have found that work include firemouth cichlids, convicts, Jack Dempsey's, Parachromis managuense. Now, the Parachromis managuense is also a controversial tank mate. Some people have tried this combination, and the red devil got its ass whooped by the Parachromis. And another time, the Parachromis got its ass whooped by the red devil. It really depends on the size of each fish. But for me, I added them both at the same time. So far, so good. So that would be what I recommend. But obviously, I think a black and white fish is complemented by an orange fish, in my personal opinion. So jaguar cichlids are a good tank mate. Salvini cichlids, you don't want to put other Amphilophus species with them because they will constantly fight. So avoid putting a Midas or anything like that in there with them because they'll just tear each other apart and they will fight. So that means you cannot put blood parrots in there with them. Some other cichlids could be larger Oscars. True parrot cichlids are aggressive enough to go in with red devil cichlids. Some of the more aggressive pike cichlids, like the lenticulata, pike cichlids could do well with red devils. Ditherfish are great tank mates. Ditherfish like red hook silver dollars, black bar silver dollars, Mentinus silver dollars, bala sharks, tinfoil barbs, flagtail procelotus, red tail sharks. Basically, anything that grows big enough to avoid being eaten should be a good tank mate for the red devil. Just keep in mind it will get chased. So I would not put a prized, expensive fish in there to think it's going to be okay because the red devil may chase after it. Polypterus are a great tank mate for the bottom of the tank. I've noticed that red devils generally tend to leave catfish and bottom dwelling fish alone. So that means that shovel-nosed cats, four-line pictus, vulture cats, and other large growing catfish are generally safe. So that's my speech on tank mates for the Red Devil Cichlid. As long as the Red Devil is growing up around tank mates, you should be okay. Now it's time to see other fish keepers' Red Devil Cichlids. I'm going to show some pictures and videos of other fish keepers' Red Devils, and we'll wrap up this great show. So here is a adult red devil, like a teenage adult red devil. As you can see, it looks very nice. You can see where the blood parrot gets its looks from, but like I said earlier, the red devil is a naturally occurring orange fish. Very cool fish. Here is a creamsicle red devil. The red and white red devil. This one is very cool. Look how gorgeous the creamsicle red devil is. Very, very colorful and a very, very beautiful fish. Here's another adult red devil. Very nice fish. And you can see the start of the nuchal hump on this red devil. Very, very cool. Here is a red devil that came into my local fish store. I almost bought him, but I was too scared he was going to be aggressive for my tank, so I waited until he got juveniles in. And now I can grow my juvenile out to this size, a very nice red devil. Now, here is another creamsicle red devil that is very nice. And look at the tank mates that are in there. A nice school of Sema procelotus. Flagtail procelotus are great tank mates for the red devil. I think they add some great coloration. And this is a very beautiful creamsicle red devil. And the last image I have for you is another creamsicle red devil from my friend Tanron. And this is Tanron's creamsicle red devil. And it is very, very gorgeous. I absolutely love the creamsicle red devils. In 2018 or 17, I had a creamsicle red devil that I traded in at my local fish store, and I got a lot of money for them. Creamsicle red devils can go for, they can fetch a high dollar. So if you like rarer breeds of fish, the creamsicle red devil can get you a lot of money. All right, now let's play some videos of other fish keepers' red devils. Here is a creamsicle red devil video. Let's check it out. So as you can see, that was a very colorful creamsicle red devil. Here is the next red devil video. This is only a 9-second video. Alrighty, and we've got one final red devil video to show, and then we'll wrap up this amazing species profile. Alrighty, those were the awesome Red Devils owned by other fish keepers. So it's time for my final remarks on the Red Devil Cichlid. I think the Red Devil Cichlid is a really cool, boisterous, personable, large growing Central American cichlid. If you're looking for a Central American cichlid with a hint of color and some personality, then the Red Devil Cichlid is right for you. I definitely think if you've got a 125, a 150, or a 180 lying around, you can definitely get a red devil, grow them out with some tank mates, and have a beautiful fish. A lot of people that come over and visit my house gravitate towards my red devil, and they're blown away by the orange coloration. A lot of people think when they see orange fish that it's a goldfish, but it's actually much better than a goldfish, and it is a cichlid. So if you want something with color and you want something that's going to get big but not break the bank, the Red Devil Cichlid is for you. Although I've noticed over the last couple of years, maybe even the last decade, that Red Devils have become a little bit harder to find and their prices have gone up. I know that PetSmart gets them on a regular basis, but they're generally my devils, and they're in very poor health at PetSmart, so I try not to get them from there. But anyway, generally speaking, a juvenile red devil will cost you anywhere from $12 to $18, and that could be 2 to 4 inches. And anything larger than that generally depends on the local fish store, but any red devils in the 5 to 12 inch range, you're looking at about $50 to $120, and sometimes even more. There are ridiculous fish stores out there that think because a fish has size it equals hundreds of dollars. I've noticed a fish store in my area that thinks 12-inch Oscars are worth $300. Not in my book. They may cost about $300 in food, though, but definitely I would not rehome one for no $300 because Oscars are a common fish. One thing I will say about Red Devils is do not get one if you're worried about having a peaceful community aquarium with an aggressive fish like a red devil. A lot of these fish get abandoned and returned to local fish stores because people fall in love with the orange coloration, but they cannot handle the boisterous attitude of the red devil, and this fish gets abandoned and rehomed because of it. So if you want a red devil, you have to know that the territory that comes with it is that the red devil can be boisterous, territorial, and aggressive. But with that, they are a joy to keep. They're fun to keep. They're awesome to raise. They're awesome to watch grow up. They'll eventually learn to beg for food, and they'll recognize you as their food source, which is really cool. So if you don't have a red devil, you never kept them, you're missing out. Get a large tank so that you can purchase a red devil and enjoy watching one grow up in your home aquarium. I hope I answered all your questions about the Red Devil Cichlid. I hope you learned a lot about the Red Devil Cichlid. And if I missed anything, please feel free to share it in the comments so my viewers can learn from your experiences with the Red Devil Cichlid. Next week, our species profile is going to go back on catfish. And I'm going to talk about one of my favorite shovel-nose catfish species from South America. So next week, I'm going to talk about the Lima shovel-nose catfish here on Species Profile. So learn about the Sorabim Lima next week. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, I'll be hosting the May 2022 Fish Keepers Q&A. So make sure to get your questions ready because tomorrow night I am going to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, for future episodes of Aqua Alex Live. Enjoy the aquarium hobby, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the aquarium hobby. Go support your local fish store. Get some fish food and maybe some new fish. But most importantly, good night and happy fish keeping. Ted! Sergeant Alex Cardinale here, inviting you to be a part of the inaugural Memorial Day 2022 Bash, hosted by me, Sergeant Alex Cardinale. The inaugural Memorial Day Bash airs live Monday, May 30th, 2022 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. The 2022 Memorial Day Bash is being hosted by me, Sergeant Alex Cardinale. And on the Memorial Day 2022 Bash, I will discuss the history of Memorial Day, and I will discuss why we celebrate Memorial Day. We're going to pay our respects to all the brave men and women out there fighting for us and this great country. USA! USA! Also on the inaugural Memorial Day Bash, I am going to address the veterans. Yes, that's right, Sergeant Alex Cardinale is going to address the veterans. We're also going to have a very special guest. That's right, we're going to have a very special guest. Former Army member James Anthony will be our very first guest for the first time ever on a holiday bash. That's going to be incredible. So we're going to speak to a former Army member as we pay our respects to the United States of America men and women who serve in our Army and in our military. There's also going to be an appearance by Chef Alex Cardinale, and Chef Alex is going to give you the best recipes to make for the veterans in your life. There'll also be an appearance by Aqua Alex, and Aqua Alex will talk about how fish tanks can help veterans. And if Chef Alex and Aqua Alex don't do the right thing, I'm going to have to put them in the camel clutch and the cobra clutch. Maggots! So the inaugural Memorial Day 2022 Bash goes down live Monday, May 30th, 2022. Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. Come join me as we pay our respects to the United States military men and women, all those who serve, past or present. Don't be a maggot. Be there and be square, and let's pay respect to all the great military men and women. And that's an order. You're all dismissed.